I literally built my glutes from the ground up. I started from nothing to something, from a pea to what I have now, which is a peach. And listen, I have been working out for 5 years, but this is the program that I have been doing for the past 6 months that have really taken my glutes to a whole different level. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So before we get started, I do have this whole workout program linked below. It's a Canva, it's free. You can download it and then input the weight that you hit and the reps that you hit it for, and that way you can progressive overload every single week. This first day is one of my glute days. I have 2 glute days and then 1 quad day because I am trying to build that shelf.
They just wanna fuck with you. Just they know I fuck with you. If I put my trust in you, what will you do? Will you just step back? Will you duck it out? Will you be here to the end? I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you pretending.
I like to start off with hip thrusts. I go pretty heavy for these hip thrusts unless I am taking kind of like a deload week where I just focus on the amount of reps that I am hitting. Usually my deload week, I save it for when I'm in my luteal or menstrual phase because I do notice I am a lot weaker during those phases. I do this workout on Monday. Then on Wednesday, I hit my second glute day, and honestly, it would be better if I do quads and then glutes, but because I like to hit quads with my boyfriend, I have to save quads for like Saturday and Friday because he works during the week. So for this second glute day, I like to focus on unilateral movements, which is when I take single legs. A lot of times one leg is weaker than the other leg, and so sometimes it can create glute imbalances where one is stronger or looks bigger than the other one, and this kind of just helps offset that, which is why I started incorporating them, but also the burn that I feel. So I didn't record this at the gym, but I start off with a single leg hip thrust and I make sure to go heavy. I used to do this with like the dumbbells, but eventually I hit 120 pounds for the dumbbells and that was the heaviest weight. So I had to switch to the machine and I am able to load them up more. So if you notice, I am doing my compound movements at the beginning of the workouts and then I'm saving those isolation movements for the end, and that's because the isolation movements are a lot easier. For example, like the abductions, the rounded back extensions, the kickbacks, those are so much more easier and they are not gonna lead to as much fatigue as a hip thrust or squats. So this is my quads day. I don't want like big monster quads. I really, like I said, I want to prioritize on my shelf, which is my glutes. As long as I have like a little bit of quads, like I'm okay with it.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time.
So for the leg press, if you want to focus on like your glutes more and like just a little bit of your quads, you can place your feet more up and wider. Because it was my quads day, I placed it more towards the middle, which is going to focus on both the glutes and the quads, and I made sure to kind of have like a narrow stance. Look into foot placements for every exercise. A lot of exercises are going to target different muscle groups in your glutes depending on your foot placements. And also another thing, you want to make sure that your form is really good for every exercise. If you need to bring that weight down, do it. Like, mind to muscle connection and proper form is everything when it comes to lifting weights. I used to lift 6 plates for hip thrusts, like 6 on each side, so 12 plates, but my form was just ass, honestly, whenever I was doing it. And I really had to like put my ego to the side and be like, okay girl, like be so fucking for real, let's go back down to 3 plates and let's master the form. Any squat is going to work the quads, but when you are kind of like not arching, but when your back is like this instead of like upright, you are working the glutes. And so if you notice, like within every single movement, whether it's the step ups, my split squats, my squats, my back is always like this. I'm never like upright, because when you're upright, you are trying to build the quads, not the glutes. This is for glutes, quads. Really like look up what it is that you want to build. So you can look in the mirror, or you can take a picture of your ass and be like, you know what, my upper glute is lacking, my lower glute is lacking, my quads are lacking. And then you can find workouts that are going to build those certain muscle groups. You also want to make sure that you're eating enough protein, and you want to be prioritizing your rest days. I have a whole video on like tips that grew my glutes, so I'll link that down below if you're interested. But other than that, that was all that I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I post more content like this, but I also post a lot of personal development content, so if you're into that, embark on this journey with me. Until next time.